We thanking you, brother. Trick. Aja lo mundi sou pasa ki chale yo point we fi ici. Faut nous connaître quoi yo akuma smakadas music. Gordon Henderson, Fitzroy Williams, yo. Vivian Wallace, Exact One Group vs Chef Joe. Yo passé tous les voyages et musique nous. Mais attends jodi, jeunesse te qui la j'ai. Si pas que Wadix qui a poussé. For all the wonders you done for us all. Spreading the culture all over the world. For all the good things that you done for God, that's what it is. We thanking you. We thanking you, brother. Trip. Papou wete ba moun flera yo manja kite la vie. Apprecier ça yo ka fe ko yo apami nou jodi. La se mauvais valet.
It's the 8th day of September 2023, and we're sitting in Q95 studios. We're about to begin Creole Heartbeat. If you're celebrating a birthday, happy birthday. What is it now? It's not Leo anymore. It's Virgo. It's Virgo season. Pardon to the Virgos. Oh, Slim is a Virgo. How did I forget? No one I couldn't remember what season it is. But if you're a Virgo, it's your time. I hope for those who've had birthdays already and you've enjoyed. And for the birthdays to come, you will continue to have a good time. It will be great. Slim, when is your birthday? Next week Friday. Slim, your birthday was a Friday last year. It cannot be next week Friday. Wasn't I in studio with you for your birthday? Oh, you know what? I posted a picture from in the studio on your birthday. That's what it is. Okay, so don't wear that blue shirt this year, okay? But to those of you celebrating a birthday, happy birthday. I did not check my birthday list, but I know yesterday we had Andrea Aaron, we had Kavari, celebrating. So before the show is done, I'll try to remember, because I tend to get a hard time for those people I did not tell happy birthday. They just ambush me. And also to my guys on the bus stop downstairs, the Grand Bay bus stop. Last week, they gave me fire. They say you're bigging up everybody, even people that push a wheelbarrow. I'm telling my Grand Bay bus stop guys, good morning. So to the bus drivers who gave me all the fire downstairs, good morning. And to those who didn't, thank you and good morning. So everybody who's listening to Creole Heartbeats, good morning. We have avid listeners. We have this lady who said last week she looked forward to the show every week. So we're happy to know that there are people trying to know what's going on in Dominica. This morning, it's like no other. We have a wonderful, beautiful guest with us. She's bright. She's wearing orange. And we're going to get back to her in a bit. But before this, we have to big up our sponsors. Digicel, they're the ones that have Creole Heartbeat going forward, that we can be given this information to the public that we do every week. So we're going to go on a short commercial break as we pick up our sponsors, Digicel.
Let your child style out for back to school with the fastest LTE network in Dominica. Switch now and get a free SIM. When you activate a 5-day Prime Ultra bundle or higher, your child will enjoy endless data for social messaging on WhatsApp, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and Snapchat. Switch now and enter for a chance to win a stylish smartwatch or backpack filled with stationery.
Hurry!
Visit us in store.
Digicel.
Better connected.
Terms and conditions apply.
Dominica. Digicel brings a true fiber to the home experience with speeds starting at 250 megabytes per second, video on demand, and so much more. Switch now and enjoy our new Digicel Plus Back to School Variety Bundle. Only $120 monthly with more content just for you. Plus, when you sign up, you get 50% off your second month with us. Switch now and enter for a chance to win a laptop, $300 Chase vouchers, and backpacks filled filled with stationery. Sign up to Digicel Plus today and save with our back-to-school variety bundle package. Only $120. Hurry in-store. We are waiting to serve you. Digicel. Better connected.
Terms and conditions apply.
Digicel's 5-day Prime Ultra, the hero bundle. Only $28.90 and $26.90 when you auto-renew. 5 gigs of data for your entertainment. Make a TikTok. 12 gigabytes for any use. 75 anywhere local minutes. And 50 regional and international minutes. Digi to Digi calls. SMS. Endless. WhatsApp and social media. Endless. Digicel. Better connected.
Dominica. Digicel brings a true fiber to the home experience with speeds starting at 250 megabytes per second, video on demand, and so much more. Switch now and enjoy our new Digicel Plus back-to-school variety bundle. Only $120 monthly with more content just for you. Plus, when you sign up, you get 50% off your second month with us. Switch now and enter for a chance to win a laptop, $300 Chase vouchers, and backpacks filled with stationery. Sign up to Digicel Plus today and save with our back-to-school variety bundle package. Only $120. Hurry in-store. We are waiting to serve you. Digicel. Better connected.
Terms and conditions apply.
Digicel's 5-day Prime Ultra, the hero bundle. Only $28.90 and $26.90 when you auto-renew. 5 gigs of data for your entertainment. Make a TikTok. 12 gigabytes for any use. 75 anywhere local minutes. And 50 regional and international minutes. Digi to Digi calls. SMS. Endless. WhatsApp and social media. Endless. Digicel. Better connected.
Welcome back. Welcome back. This is Creole Heartbeat, and you're live here with me at Q95 radio station. If you are home, you can just jump on to Facebook and head on to Q95 radio on Facebook, and you can join us and see us live in studios with two ladies like they plan to wear orange and didn't tell me, but they're wearing orange. Once they stop the violence,
orange is my violence color. So.
And if you're just listening at home and you can just have the radio, I'm happy that you have joined us, but you can join us live on Facebook. So good morning, Shalina to my right. I still have to do this
Good morning.
And come over a little bit by me.
Let's get cozy.
Let's get cozy. It's all ladies. It's fine. Okay, so I just want my people at home to be able to see you. Okay, so good morning, Shalina. How are you?
Good morning. I'm lovely. Thank you for having me today.
And to the beautiful lady on my left, good morning.
I'm not a lady, darling. I'm a queen.
Oh, look at this. Crowning.
I need to read from that book.
Everything is just happening there this morning. Okay. All right. So I'm happy to have you guys here with me on Creole Heartbeat. This morning, we are going to have a fun. Oh, Fridays are normally fun. When Slim and I sit in here with our guests, it's normally fun. We don't include him too much because you're like, then look at my name. But it's normally fun. So we're going to have a fun day. Okay? All right. Okay. So this morning, we're here to talk about a play. But before we speak about the play, I want us to speak about the man behind the play.
Yes.
Okay, so Mr. Alwyn Bully, we're going to speak about him a little bit this morning. And I was asking, don't come for me. Don't come for me. I did not do this in school. But as far as I can remember, Mr. Bully was the one who designed the Dominica flag.
That's right.
Okay, and what year was that? You're not sure?
Well, you want me to Google it? It would have been done in terms of the independence.
Okay.
So if you know what year Dominica gained independence, do the math.
Okay. So Mr. Bully has always been known for an icon in Dominica, not just for film, but also in other ways.
Yes. In terms of Dominica and culture, Dr. Alwyn Bully has literally been claimed by the Caribbean. So he's bigger than Dominica. Okay. He has worked within Dominica, outside of Dominica, and for a while he was based in Jamaica. And so the Jamaicans are fiercely possessive of him. And he has touched the lives of people across the Caribbean.
Right.
because he's that man who has been so forward thinking that his ideas and the works that he produced, they have impacted the lives of others. And this play that we will be speaking about, The Night Box, is one of them that will show you that it's almost as if he was a prophet. So he wrote that play in 1977. Some of you were not even an idea.
Yeah, me.
In your parents'
Me
heads.
too.
Me.
You were not
Sure.
an itch in your father's waist.
Nope.
But but if you are to see the play, I'm hoping if you've not seen it, that you will make the effort to be one of the numbers on the 17th, that is Sunday the 17th. Then you'll ask yourself, he just wrote that play, but he's dead. He's buried. And the play is so relevant. And that is how his work has resonated with every Caribbean country and even further afield. So Alwyn Bully is not just a Dominican name.
Right.
Yes.
Because would you imagine that films done by Dr. Bully have been shown all the way in Canada and at film festivals all over the world and so on. So, I mean, the man was just great, and we have to do our best to keep his legacy alive.
Yes. And I am happy that you said keep his legacy alive, because very often we do not give people their flowers until they're gone. And then when they're gone, we give so many flowers and then we just leave it there to rot. You know, we totally forget about them after. So, Mr. Bully, you keep saying Dr. Bully.
Yes,
so I need to say
because
Dr. Bully.
He got his honorary doctorate conferred on him by the University of the West Indies based on the kind of work that he did. So that is to tell you that it is recognized.
Yes. Okay, and we're also celebrating the Elderly Month this month, you know, so I know the 1st of October is Elderly Day, but we're celebrating Elderly Month. So just speaking about someone who have, you know, made their mark reminded me of that.
Yeah.
Before we go on, I want to let our listeners know that the phone line is open. So if they have any memories of Dr. Bully and any of his plays, that they can call and have us know, you know, their memories and the first one, the experience, or just anything. You know, we're celebrating not just his playwright this morning, but also his life. And I see someone on Facebook nowadays, I can see from far. Let me tell you, I don't know what water I drink. If it's a coconut water or if it's the Picard pipe water, but my eyes working lately.
Look like the Dominican
It working. Let me tell you, working. So from here, I can see Tracy Thomas saying, "Love it, love the orange." So what Tracy, you know, see me.
Thank you.
like Tracy, you can't see me.
No, but you're
all about the eye.
I'm making the orange pop.
You wearing the orange too. Hello.
Yeah, so thank you for joining us this morning live on the Facebook page. We always encourage to join us in the studio. So as I said, you can call. Okay, so we're going to get into the playwright. I have a little excerpt here I want to read, and I think it was written before Mr. Alwyn Bully passed, because it seemed very, doctor. Oh, we have a caller? Okay. Good morning, Creole Heartbeat. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Yeah, hi, Creole Heartbeat.
Yes, good morning.
Yeah, you're talking about Dr. Bully?
Yes, we are.
Yeah, well, in spite of all his achievements, he was a very nice and humble man.
Very so.
He did not look down on anybody. He was a very humble man. So that much I can remember of him.
Yes.
Hello?
Have you seen any of his plays?
No, I don't think so. I wasn't here at the time.
Okay. Well, you're here this week, next week on the 17th.
On the 17th?
Yes.
Where that will be at the House of Culture?
No. At the Goodwill Primary School auditorium that's close to the back of SMAT Wholesale.
Yeah.
7 p.m.
So it's 7 p.m. The tickets cost $45. And I can tell you, you will say the show was worth more than $45.
Yeah, you'll totally enjoy it.
On the 17th?
Yes, ma'am.
All right then. So
And
thanks for telling me. I'll try my best if according to what
all
happened.
right. And thank you
Okay,
so much for
great.
calling.
Yes, have a blessed day.
All right. We're going to give more information as the show continues. So thank you so much for calling. And anyone else who wants to share just anything that they remember about Dr. Bully, we're going to do it this morning. We know that he passed away early in the year, and it's not that we want to do it belatedly, but because we are celebrating
that's a
one
good
of his playwrights.
That's a very good memory that she has of him. He's
Yes.
humble and he's all one for the people. So
Yes.
that's a very good memory to have for sure.
And humility is supposed to be something that successful people have on display. It doesn't matter how successful you are, and you're not humble, it's almost like it didn't make sense.
Yeah.
That is true. And then we're focusing on Dr. Bully's life as a playwright, but there are also people who would have memories of him being a school principal
Oh, wow.
at the Dominica Grammar School. And a lot of people who have heard my husband, Mr. Wicks, speak, he will speak about the impact that Dr. Bully had on him becoming who he is today.
Yes.
So he was a very compassionate, very humble person. Like sometimes you
Yes.
hear of somebody who has made it
Mm-hmm.
locally and internationally, and it goes to their head. So you almost need an appointment to speak with them.
Mhm.
Dr. Bully was not that person. As a matter of fact, I am calling him Dr. Bully now because he's not there to protest. But he was the person who would just be like, no, it's just Alwyn. But I felt that since that accolade was conferred on him, that I wanted to shout it out from the rooftop. So I would take every opportunity to give him his flowers, Dr. Bully.
Yes, and also just to know someone designed the flag of a country, I think that the honorary doctorship,
Yes,
that
yes.
should have been given. So whether or not it was given, just the fact that you did that normally you say somebody died and they will leave a mark.
You think it's
that
like
the
an
flag
old
is just
person,
like.
But you mean you actually know a living, breathing
Yeah.
person who designed
The
your
flag.
nation's flag? And I may be biased, which I have a right
Yes,
to be,
you are, but
I-
yeah, go ahead, take it.
I think the flag of Dominica is the most beautiful
in the
and
entire world.
outstanding in the
world.
world. And let me also shout out to the, what's the name now? That Christian Academy, Christian Union Academy. They have their school up on Santa Roma. And a couple of years ago, the children processed from the school to Dr. Bully's house wearing the colors of the flag. And that was so fitting. He wasn't very well at the time.
Yes.
But that touched me. That touched me to see these little ones giving honor that was due to the man who had done such tremendous work for our nation.
Yeah, and we tend to big up people that would do simple things.
Yeah.
So with things like that, and what I was saying is that you say, oh, Shalina came and she left her mark. She sang Calypso, she sang Kada, she left her mark. But somebody like Dr. Bully, his mark will be indelible. It's the flag of the country.
That's right.
Yes.
So it's supposed to be so easy to remember him, to cherish him. I got the chance to know the person who wrote our national anthem, because growing up, he lived like just outside of our church. Well, at home, sorry, not here. And for us, that man was such an icon,
Yes,
like
he was a hero.
because from early they say, Mr. Chambers wrote the national anthem. So I think we have a call, and he used to do the piano. So as children, your parents would want you to go spend time with him, that kind of thing. Because we understood the part he played. Good morning, Creole Heartbeat.
Hey, good morning.
Good
To
morning.
you, and good morning to Mrs. Wicks.
Good morning.
And Shalina.
Oh, and Shalina. Oh,
Yes.
there's a
Thank you.
person.
Good morning. Yes.
Yeah. Mrs. Wicks that prompted me to call her when she just made a statement there saying that about the bias, that she thinks the flag is the most beautiful flag in the world. And I want to weigh in on that because that is no bias really, and that is really a fact.
Is that true?
Because I have traveled. No, I'm telling you because I've traveled around, and I remember going to Canada many times. But in 2012, I lived with a teacher.
Hello?
in Canada. Sorry about that. And then what ended up happening when I let her see the Dominica flag and heard the national anthem, when she took it word for word and she realized and she started to research Dominica, she said it had so much meaning. The flag was the most beautiful flag and what the stars and everything and all the colors meant. And when she heard the anthem, she figured they were in sync with each other. And it had so much value to it that she was actually promoting it in the school for children to hear and for her students and pass it on to even her colleagues. And they admitted it was the most beautiful flag that they had seen. So I just wanted to weigh that in. Have a good one.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for
that.
calling. Miss Weeks, you're not coming back here. After the play, we're not talking to you again.
Listen to me. It is easier for Q95 to put you out than to put me out.
because they're on your side for the play, but
No. Mrs. Wicks has a voice that people know and love, but we're not talking about Mrs. Wicks today.
Mrs. Weeks grew up, or practically, I would say grew up, but with Alwyn Bully, all plays existing. She, Miss Augusta, Sonia Revere, Mr. Curtis Clarendon, who is actually the director of the play that way.
Yes, we're going to talk about that. By the way, so is this, well, she said you've worked with Mr. Dr. Bully before. What was the first play that you worked with him on?
Oh. Boy, that's taking me way back.
We want you to go way back.
No, I really can't remember because you see, I have actually collaborated with Alwyn. I was never a member of PAT, People's Action Theatre, but I worked with Alwyn on different productions, sometimes on stage, sometimes off stage, assisting with the different plays. And the one thing that I can say about Alwyn as a director, he was very fair. He was very passionate. So, for example, if we came on that night and we were just freaking out, Alwyn was a no-nonsense person. And he would snap you to attention like this. Like, listen, people, we're not here to joke about it. But it wasn't like he was rough or anything. He got the job done as it needed to be done. I also collaborated with Alwyn on building carnival costumes. Alwyn was an avid carnival lover. So, I mean, when we speak about Dr. Bully, it's not just as a playwright. This was a multifaceted, super talented man. He never played a musical instrument, but he had an ear for music. A lot of people do not know that song that most people identify with Ophelia, the Magnificat, my soul magnifies the Lord, that was written by Alwyn Bully. Alwyn Bully has produced musicals. So for some of the older folk, they may have seen Jesus Christ Superstar that was staged at St. Gerard's Hall with Levi Low Black being one of the key vocalists at the time. So, I mean, I see Shalina looking at me.
I'm saying I wasn't there yet, right?
You understand?
I wasn't a thought.
But these things were like, I mean, Dominica is a small country, but the quality of the work, I mean, it could grace any international stage because Alwyn never, ever accepted mediocrity.
And that's important. That's an important trait to have. So let me just try to read a little bit. Don't come for my eyesight. But it says, Alwyn Bully is a veteran Caribbean theater man. In a career in theater that spans several decades, he has, and as I said before, it is written, I guess it was written when he was still alive, so that's why it's in present tense. He has worked as a director, playwright, set and costume designer. He had the opportunity to concentrate his efforts on developing a vibrant form of socially conscious drama, which he called Calypso Theatre, with the Little Theatre Group Dominica 1971 and People's Action Theatre Dominica 1971 to 1987 as artistic director. These plays ran from 10 to 12 weeks to sold-out houses in Dominica before touring the neighboring islands such as Antigua, St. Kitts, St. Thomas, St. Lucia, Barbados, St. Vincent, and Guyana. After moving to Jamaica in 1987, he quickly moved into the theatre scene there, becoming artistic director of both the company limited from 1992 to 1998 and Father Ho Long and Friends in 1996 to 2008, for which he received several Actor Boy Awards, including Best Director and Best Drama/Melodrama. The Nightbox, 1992, which is the featured play today. In 1992, he did that one. He got Best Director and Walcott's Pantomime in 1993. Best Set Design for Jesus in 2000 and Best Director also. Is that Orunoko? Orunoko. He got an award for that in 2001 for the Best Special Effects. Moses in 2005, he got an award for that. Best Director for Pearlie in 2005. Best Set Design for The Moon in the Crossroads in 2006. And what is it? Circuit, how do you say that award? But it's basically CACIC. You just say CACIC?
Yes.
Okay,
CACIC.
Awards from the Regional Theatre and National Association of Trinidad and Tobago in 2006, and the University of Technology Award in Jamaica for Excellence in the Arts. Other awards for his work in theatre and arts include the Cultural Division and the National Cultural Council Award for Outstanding Body of Work as a playwright par excellence, poet, short story writer, and songwriter in 2021. And Earl Warner Trust 2022 Lifetime Achievement Award in recognition for his outstanding achievement in the performing arts and ongoing advocacy for Caribbean cultural expression. So this is the person we're speaking about this morning, and I don't know if it's allowed, but if we can post this on the Creole Heartbeat page, it would be fantastic.
Yes, it should
so that
be
the
able
people
to.
can have some more information. Dr. Bully was not just the designer of the flag or someone who wrote a few plays. He was a well-decorated, honored man in their cultural departments across the Caribbean. So this morning, we acknowledge the work that he has done. We acknowledge his life, and we are going to tune into one of his greatest pieces, which is The Nightbox.
Yes, but before we go ahead, I just need people to know that the Creole Day that we celebrate annually and that has been accepted as a date internationally was actually the brainchild of Dr. Bully when there was this big meeting of the Creole-speaking countries within the Caribbean. Then the idea of having Creole Day came up. Dominica started with it, then St. Lucia picked up on it, and it has been accepted internationally as a date the last Friday in October. And that he was the one who also prompted the formation of CEC, Comité pour Études Creole. So all of the push to get the Creole language accepted and involved and reintroduced into our daily lives, that was also part of Alwyn's legacy. And that is why we have to continue keeping that kind of work going.
Yes. Thank you, Madam Thesaurus Weeks. She was have all the information.
No, but you say the head.
And when I ask the information, I have to go way back. I don't know.
She's there.
But then she comes and she just drops it. But thank you for that.
I do not have
thank you for that.
The wealth of information that she has. Like she said earlier,
we're not
a
thought.
Yeah,
no, we were not a thought.
We were not a thought.
Not even an itch.
Not even an itch. Okay, so Shalina, we're going over to you now. Tell us a little bit about Nightbox. So Nightbox has been produced. It was going on during the summer, correct me if I'm wrong.
Yes.
But now we're going to have the final.
We do it. We actually put it on after because it was asked for so many times.
Yeah, but so isn't this the final time that it's going to be put on?
We decided to do a final after. The show had 3 nights. It was the 17th, 18th, and 19th, was it? 17th, 18th, and 19th of August. We did it and he said, okay, well, thank you so very much for coming to the show.
Yes.
Everybody enjoyed it. We were sold out. And then later down, somebody was like, oh, you know what? We really want to see the play again. We need to see that again. So we made a decision as a group, La Coup des Arts, De La Dominique, as well as the Alwyn Bully Foundation, we said, okay, let's put it on for one more night.
And Shalina, you must also remember to add here that the play is so impactful that somebody was so moved that they said, look,
yes,
this is a historical piece that our fourth and fifth formers needed to be exposed to. So that benefactor, thank you very much, that person sponsored one night for fourth and fifth formers. So the students will be selected by the school. We cannot have all the students from all the schools.
I'm a fourth former.
Your teacher will have
we have someone on the phone line.
and you know,
1 second.
Yes,
good morning, Creole Heartbeat. Good morning. Hello, good morning.
Hi, morning.
Okay, we can hear you now. Good morning. Thank you for calling Creole Heartbeat.
This week's morning and the other guest.
Good morning. Shalina, yeah.
I appreciate the whole enlightenment on Mr. Bully work. I've seen some of his play back then.
Oh.
Jesus Christ Superstar and the others.
Oh, wow.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm very excellent because I know his wife very well. He work in the movie scene too with like Pirates of the Caribbean and swimming.
Oh, yeah.
She do some swimming up by my area. There's like an area called Fishery Waterfalls in Baywatch. She do some nature island swimming.
Okay.
I'm very excellent about his whole ambience of his work throughout the Caribbean. But just before he died, he had a program for the gardens, the botanical gardens, which he wanted it to develop it like a waterfall and a certain section of it for the indigenous people to sell their craft and open it up more as a tourist site with different activities for the tourist industry, with more green space, more fruits, and more scenery for the tourism. I wonder if our government is going to take this program very seriously because it will be a landmark for our country and it will open more better for the tourist industry. Have a good morning.
Thank you so much, Kola. Miss Weeks, you do not have Mrs. Weeks, you do not have the answer to that.
No, I am
Thank
not.
you.
I am not the governor.
but we surely listening.
This morning, y'all really have me going. All right. So you were saying
the 9 box.
No, Miss Weeks was talking about the fourth and fifth formers before.
Yes. So all of the secondary schools have been written to, inviting them to send a contingent of fourth and fifth formers accompanied by a teacher. And that night will be only
for them. So we're not
for
going
the
to give it
school
the
children. They do not have to pay anything to get in there because the benefactor has paid for all of the tickets.
Mm-hmm.
So we're not at liberty to say who that benefactor is, but we want to publicly shout out that person and say thank you very much.
Yes. And I know it's a lot of hard work. It's not just like a film you're putting on. It's actually
practice. We have to put a budget together. We have to get promotions done like right now.
Mm-hmm.
We have to make sure that the people are actually available to be on stage.
Mm-hmm.
We have to build the sets. It's a lot of different.
But I wish that someone will come forward and say, I'm a videographer. Can I actually record? I don't know if there's some license.
No. For this production, we do not have permission to film because the Alwyn Bully Foundation has plans for his works. So we're asking people, please respect that.
Yeah. Okay.
Do not sneak and put pieces out there because people just do those things.
Yes.
Yeah. But you must understand that you have copyright issues and all of that.
So that's what I was asking. Mm-hmm.
We're requesting that people keep your phones in your pocket because for the past 3 showings, I have had to strain my eyes looking for all the blue lights of the phones and then walking through and touching people and say, no, you're not allowed to film and so on.
Well, if they just want to get locked up, I mean, if it's a copyright and they want to get locked up, story done right there. Like, you don't have the time, like, no patience for this thing. So why I was asking about filming is the fact that maybe, you could have like the state college, the fort, as a later date that you can just play it so they would have been able to see, if you were not selected.
Because maybe for all maybe they want to get it filmed professionally.
Yes.
And then it can be put on. Because I don't know how many people have seen the latest production that Dr. Alwyn Bully did, Osei and the Masqueraders, That was something that was done. It was filmed on island in Dominica, documenting something about the Colley-Hoban movie. So that is something that people can look for. It was premiered in Dominica, and it has been shown at film festivals out of state.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, tell us a little bit about Nightbox, Shalina, and how, you know what? Firstly, tell me how you ended up being a part of Nightbox. Remember, you're not a thought when it came about.
Right. I was not.
Yes.
Okay. Well, we know life is very strange. We only existing for such a period of time, so we keep getting new, younger people involved in the arts and in the drama. So Laku Desert, the Dominic, was one of the groups that young people, I would have to say, even Miss Weeks, 16 and 17 years, that's her age. You understand? You cannot deny her right.
Yeah.
Right? So we Mr. Bully he did his play a long time ago. However, and the play was already done previously once upon a time.
Oh yes.
A long time ago, before I was a thought. Way before I was a thought.
It was performed.
Right.
Yes.
So the Olin Bully Foundation has the documents of Mr. Bully, and because of his passing, we decided, okay, Laku decided, okay, well, let's put out something. And Laku, I was a part of Laku from.
You came in through the joint secondary school.
In high school.
Oh. Yes.
So it was from one to the next. So, we keep, and I think that's, the long of the short of the matter. That's how I got involved in the music. Music. Oh, wow. It's a transition. Oh, yes. God. That's how I got involved in Laku, even involved in a play because of Laku. So being a member of Laku prompted me to be a part of the play. Usually I like to be on the stage, but it is what it is, I guess.
Okay, I think we have a caller. Good morning, Creole Heartbeat.
Good morning. How are you guys in the studio?
We're doing great.
All right. I don't have to know what you're talking about, but anytime I hear Mrs. Weeks, I have such respect and admiration for this woman. Whatever she's involved in, it's always a wonderful thing.
I'm telling you.
I may have seen one of the shows of Dr. Bully. I think I went with my dad. I was a small kid, and I really did enjoy it.
No, that's good.
I think it was the one with Levi Low Black Jesus Christ.
Yeah, Jesus Christ Superstar.
And that was so amazing, So I hope Dominicans can go out and support, enjoy the show. Because at the end of the day, what do we have? We may not be wealthy and rich, but when it comes to our culture, we need to embrace it.
That is true.
Our generation.
That should be captioned.
So I want to congratulate you guys. Creole Heartbeat, you've been doing a good job. I listen all the time. And
thank you.
Have a grand day.
Thank you. You sound like you're already having a grand day.
Thank you.
All right. It's like she didn't hear when I say you're not coming back. But she came with a banner like, she's coming back.
Listen to me.
I'm just messing with you.
I took this thing seriously, so I'm going to leave you in the next 4 minutes. Because, yes, I have to speak into the lives of the students at the St. Martin Secondary School.
Oh, okay. So we know the immortalized now.
Yeah.
All right. So before you leave, let us just tell the people what's going on, and Shalina and I will close up.
Yes. So because people wanted to see Nightbox, but for whatever reason, some people were just not able to make it on the first 3 nights. One night only.
One night only. That's all I keep hearing when I hear the song.
You could do whatever you want with it, but it is just that one night. So if you miss it, we cannot guarantee you will have another opportunity. That is Sunday, the 17th of September, 7 p.m. at the Goodwill Primary School auditorium. We're not going by Dominican time, so you leave your home at 7:30.
We actually start.
If you get there at 7:30, the play has already started.
That's right.
And the drama begins from the word go. So you really cannot afford to miss not 1 second of the performance. So people plan to get there so that you are seated and ready for action by 7 p.m. Make sure you bring your thinking cap with you, because this is a real murder mystery.
Yes.
And up to the last minute before the great reveal, you would not have worked out who is doing the killing.
It
So
wasn't
well
me.
written. So
Yeah.
well written.
Yeah. The last time I sat between a mother and daughter, and they were arguing right through the performance because
Bring
mommy chose
they bring
one
out their home
person as
life.
the villain and the daughter chose somebody else. And as the play is going on, so each person is collecting evidence to prove who the villain is. And then at the end, both of them were like, oh, wow, I didn't see that
So
coming.
well written.
So before you go, I know that you said that the social issues that he spoke about, they're so relevant today. You know, so that is a big part of it.
Yes.
But in the write-up, there's a line that I want you to just shed a little light on. They said the play also attempts to have the same effect as a good conscious reggae.
Yes.
Tell me about that aspect of it in terms
listen
of.
to me. In the Caribbean context, our life has a rhythm to it. So, yes, there is music that accompanies, because it's like a whole life setting. So there's a particular rhythm to the rate at which the play goes. There is music that accompanies the play that sometimes you don't even hear it, but it just sinks into your subconscious. And without that, the play would be missing something. And you know the way that sometimes you listen to conscious reggae music and it touches something deep within you? So too, that performance will have you thinking, even after you've witnessed the entire production and you walk out of there, you know, the wheels in your head just keep turning because you're like, oh my God, so many years later and things are still the same. So maybe if we do this, because let me just tell people, one of the key things that happens in that play is that the nurses were aggrieved because of working conditions. I'm just asking you to begin to think, what is the situation with our nurses now? I'm not answering that.
Have a good
I am gone.
We're not giving any more information.
Thank you so much for coming. You're a lovely, lovely charm. I'll see more of you soon. And stop the violence. Mrs. Weeks' shirt says, stop the violence. All right. All right. Have a great day.
All right.
Okay. So Shalina, just tell us a little bit about the flyer, read what's on there, and give the people the information.
Okay, La Cour des Arts de la Dominique, in association with the Alwyn Bully Foundation, we are putting this night box on for one more and one final night. Now, I know some of you wondering, but why would I come and see? Like, if it was done how long ago, why would I come to see the play? But listen, we have stars in Dominica right now, you know.
Yes.
We have, let me just give you a list of the actors that are on the play. I'm not sure for all the theatrical lovers who may know the names of these people, because they have been frequent in other plays that has existed before in time. So Chad Zamor, we have Marja, Lady Star, everybody that like Calypso know who the MC are. We know Marja Jeffers. We know Lady Star. Right? So she's also in the play. Marja Jeffers Stedman. Jonathan Theophile, Jansen Hilaire, Leona John, Adela David, and we have Sky Kazimi, and we also have guess who?
That handsome guy.
Which handsome guy?
That tall, dark, handsome guy.
And he
that is affiliated with money.
He is the current Calypso King. Who's the current Calypso King?
The guy that's working at NCCU. Money.
Yes, Gael Trilogy, King Trilogy. Look here, big King Trilogy.
Yep.
Don't waste any time. Gael Trilogy, King Trilogy, John Baptist. Listen, it is a show that you definitely have to see. I'm telling you, it's a lot of action. It's a murder mystery, yes, but there's romance, there's comedy.
Yes.
You cannot, why you think we're putting it on for one more night?
Well, I saw something when I was reading the write-up. I think I'll actually come to see this one, where he said in the write-up about the play, it said that for all the people who love Agatha Christie novels,
You see?
Yes. So, that in itself got me going. And they didn't finish there, and they said, and all the television detectives. Let me tell you, I don't know about you, but I am a Law and Order fan.
Yes, me too.
And anything that you have to try to solve, maybe I would have been a police. Actually, I wanted to be a criminologist.
I'm an FBI agent in real life.
I love Slim. Let me tell you. I know you don't want to be part of our show, but let me tell you.
And you know what I found
Women
we are FBI agents.
Detectives.
We are detectives. I found out from just the experience of doing Nightbox that Alwyn Bully loves murder mysteries. He loves them.
Yes.
So he made a point of duty to do a murder mystery, and it is existing, and we are putting it on September 17th at 7 p.m. at the Goodwill Primary School Auditorium. Listen, we've been talking for almost an hour, and we did not tell you of the pricing. We can get our tickets at Bullseye Pharmacy, only $45. It is next to nothing. We in Dominica, it is not that expensive. Listen, okay? So please go to the Bullseye Pharmacy, get your tickets for the Nightbox one more night. For those of us who missed it, we didn't have enough space sometimes for some of the people. Some people went back. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. But we were booked the 17th, the 18th, and the 19th, and we want the 17th of September to be booked too, full. So make an effort. Well, we're putting it on for you, so I know you'll make the effort. I shouldn't be asking that. To come to the Goodwill Primary School Auditorium at before 7 p.m. so that you could be seated and catch all of the good time. Before you don't want to miss anything.
Yes.
We start bang on time.
Do you have like snacks on sale and popcorn and juice and all this kind of thing?
We'll have snacks on sale.
Okay.
Snacks will be on sale for sure.
Okay.
All right. You will be getting the full theatrical the Arawak House of Culture experience. Intermission and everything. So you can get your food and come back, sit down and full your belly.
Yeah.
Full your belly. Book
it's
music.
100% local.
Local.
Yes.
Strictly.
I love it. Okay, so we're going to get that information again before the 1 hour is over. But I have to tell you this. For everyone who's between the ages of 18 and 35, you can sing. Not just like me, my talent is talking. But if you can sing, Richas Caraïbe is coming to Dominica. We were supposed to be earlier in the year. In July, they were supposed to have the competition, but it didn't happen. But now it's on. It's going to be on the 22nd of this month. So if you can sing and you have an original piece, even if you're sitting on your toilet, if you're in your shower, wherever you're in your car, wherever you're most comfortable, please get your camera out. You can have background music. You can have instrumental. It doesn't matter. It can be a cappella. Record yourself and send it to richescaraib.com. If not, you can send it to my WhatsApp number. Do I give my WhatsApp number? Okay, it's fine. 1767-276-6526. That's my number. Because we are looking for young people who want to be a part of a song challenge. And that winner will be flown out to Martinique to be a part of our Caribbean Music Festival. There'll be workshops. So if you're a struggling artist, it doesn't matter and you're between the ages of 18 and 35, it doesn't matter if you sing bouyon, reggae, kadas, whatever you sing, as long as it's an original piece and you want to have a career in music and one day maybe be like Mr. Bully.
Yeah.
Aha. You could be remembered for what you've done.
That could be a start.
Send us that video. Again, my number is 1767-276-6526. I still try to remember my number. So we're going to have an ad and everything for it, but just wanted you to know Creole Heartbeat is collaborating with Richas Caraïbe out of Martinique. Okay.
You were targeting me when you talk about the bathroom and the toilet.
Yes. No. I'm targeting myself because I can't sing, but I was in there singing.
That's why I do my best singing.
Yeah. Oh, really?
Yeah. What are you talking about? On stage is nothing.
Wow.
In the bathroom, hell.
Yeah. So Slim, you don't know about that. You know about that. So no, I have to say like that because there are people that they might be shy or they may just decide, you know what, boy, I don't have a studio to go, do this. So you just have to let them know it's not about where you are. They just want to hear the quality of your voice so they can decide who they're going to choose for the finals. And there are prizes to be won. And we definitely, they're moving from Caribbean island to Caribbean island. And we definitely want Dominica to be one of the best. So Dominica they're not just coming to Dominica, but the theme that's been showcased in Dominica is music. And just because Dominica has so many genres of music, they've decided to do music as the theme in Dominica. But yes, so that is that. And we are now advertising one night, the last night of Nightbox, which is a play written by Mr. Dr. Alwyn Bully. And we have Shalina here with us, and she's going to give us the information one last time before we wrap up the show.
Okay, guys, La Coup des Arts de la Dominique, in association with Alwyn Bully Foundation, is putting on the Night Box written by Dr. Alwyn Bully, directed right now by Mr. Curtis Clarendon. One night only, will be held at the Goodwill Primary School Auditorium, 7 p.m. You can get your tickets. Well, I have to say the date, right? September 17th. You can get your tickets at Bullseye Pharmacy for only $45.
That's the only ticket area.
That's the only ticket area.
Okay.
Right. They have everything.
Okay.
So don't go and hold us up, All right. Right. So one night only, the September 17th of September. This September, we're in September already. Guys, but go buy your tickets. Earlier, Julie said about birthdays. Anybody that have their birthday, go to
I know
buy
somebody's
your ticket.
birthday on that day, but I don't want to call them out now because
go buy your ticket for you to watch a play. It's a Sunday.
And they're into that kind of thing, though.
Right.
They're writer.
That's great.
Mm-hmm.
That's great. So look, the opportunity is right there for you. You can get your tickets at Bullseye Pharmacy. The play is held at 7 p.m. at the Goodwill Primary School Auditorium, September 17th. Only $45. Get your tickets at Bullseye Pharmacy.
All right. So Shalina wanted us to play Miss Auntie Ophelia. She said, don't call her Miss Ophelia, Auntie Ophelia, because Mrs. Weeks just had us know that Dr. Bully was the writer of that song.
Yeah.
So should we play it to end the show, or should we play it and get back? We should play it to end the show, huh? Yeah. Someone just messaged me to tell me congratulations. I was trying to remember what. I was trying to figure out congratulations. Congratulations on what? If they think that is me going to sing. So I was like, what did they think? I'm the one singing. But I don't like Slim and Shalina. They always making
a talk show. We on man. Oh my
but God. We are on a talk show, and Fridays Creole Heartbeat is lit. I tell people this all the time. So when you hear people laughing because they're happy, there's nothing wrong with that. People might say that's not how radio is, but it's a fun show. But no, they're saying congratulations for. Apparently, my foundation gave out some stuff. So Sajiko posted a press release. So now I am seeing what it is. But thank you. And it's a millionth person that has reached out. I need to go watch it for myself and see what it is. But it's always wise to give back, and that's what the Julie Roberts Foundation is all about. But thank you. And we're going to play Auntie Ophelia's song, Magnificat. But just before we go, today's show was all about Nightbox. It's going to be put on by Lakou on the 17th of September at
7 p.m. on the dot.
Yes, at
Goodwill Primary School Auditorium.
Okay, and it's a lovely auditorium. And this morning we were just giving Mr. Bully some more flowers, because when you read just his biography, just about his theater life, it is so heavy, and that does not include all the other aspects of culture that he has influenced. So we are happy to say that we're putting on his play, and we are motivating and encouraging, influencing the members of the public to go forward and see that play. Thank you so much for being here with us. It's the 8th of September, 2023. This is Creole Heartbeat here on Q95, the big network. Enjoy your weekend. Be safe. Drive safely, my people.
Don't drink and drive.
Don't fight for the simplest thing and then get locked up for no reason. Yes. Talk to somebody. By the way, before I go, sorry, Slim. Sunday is Suicide Awareness Day. and mental health. Sometimes we don't talk about these things, people fighting and so because they're carrying things on their heart, and that's a way to vent. Talk to somebody, so we're going to be pushing that next week on Creole Heartbeat also. But thank you to all our avid listeners. Tracy, you want to shout you out today? You've been in our comments and sending love. She said coconut water have me seen better. Yes, and I saw that. But have a fantastic weekend, and we're just sending love and well wishes to everyone who's listening. Until next week, have a great one. Bye-bye.